Good evening, Internet. Hi, Kirsten. Thanks for stopping by. Are you staying? Are you zipping out of here?
Good evening, Internet. Hi, Kirsten.
I had my countdown on my phone. What's up, Mousy? How's it going? Are you still occupied putting kids to bed? How's everybody's Friday night? Hey, Deb Mormer, how you doing? I saw your post today. Are you okay? I'm sending you good vibes. Hi, Grace Case and Velcro. Hi, everybody. How's Friday night treating you? It's pretty phenomenal over here. I just went to the butcher shop and I got some fajita seasoning to try. So many of you don't know this, but I've been searching for a specific brand of fajita seasoning, except for I did not know the brand. But I think now I know the brand, and that company is no longer in business. So says the man at the butcher shop. Oh, yeah, Saturday in Kirsten Land. Hi, Mrs. Cassandra. Yeah, Mousy, I was shocked about the fajita seasoning news. But I bought Butcher Shop fajita seasoning. Guys, this has been a peril of my life for many years. Because the grocery store where I purchased this fajita seasoning, I didn't know the name of it. I knew what the package looked like and I knew where it was in the aisle. But the grocery store closed down. And then I've searched all the other grocery stores to no avail. So cross your fingers for me. My new fajita seasoning works. And that's about my Friday night excitement. What's happening with you guys? Anything great to report? Oh, I did drive by the candy shop today. I went earlier than normal. There was zero activity inside. I don't know. Maybe it was all happening in the back room. Just saying, I'm still watching you, candy shop. Oh, 107 degrees. Will this summer never end? You know what though, Deb? They had the blinds pulled back on the windows so you could see inside. And literally nothing was happening in there. Oh, Mrs. Cassandra, I can't take this heat anymore. Kirsten, I hope you have a fantastic summer and it is not hot like it was here because it was so miserable hot. You couldn't even function. Like basically you couldn't do anything during the day. Our heat sneakily broke, but our humidity skyrocketed. So you're outside, like the temperature is great, but I'm sweating. I don't know which is worse. To be sweating because it's an oven or to be sweating because you can feel the air. Yeah. I know I had days in my air conditioner. I'd be like, that thing's been running for like 4 hours straight, just not shutting off. Not okay. And I keep thinking, I'm like, I just want to open my windows. Yeah, when it's that hot, it just doesn't shut off. I just hear dollar bill signs. Like, no, thank you. Super hot summer. Kirsten, you can have it. We happily give it to you. You like heat, but do you like 110-degree heat? Like, I shouldn't look at the forecast and it'll say it's 102 out, but it feels like 115. I'm like, I don't care. Feels like 115. No, no, thank you. Then you should come spend your winters over here at our houses. We could trade. We could do a vacation, like a house swap. You could winter in the oven in which I live, and I'll head your way. Although, what is your winter like? Because I really don't like winter either. I'm a temperate climate gal. And I have to, it still blows my mind that you're in a different season than us. I mean, I remember learning that when I was little. Still have a little trouble wrapping my head around it. It's like time zones. What? Yeah, you could have multiple houses and then just rent them out in the months that you weren't there. So really, you're earning an income running away from the cold weather. Yeah, I know I've told the story a million times, but my granddad lived in Australia and I could not comprehend when he told me it was summer on Christmas. I was like, like my poor little brain. Oh, Mrs. Cassandra, I should show you what happened to my dinner last night, and then you'll feel glad about what you have to clean. I made spaghetti, but the spaghetti did not remain on the plate. It slowly slid off onto the stove top and then down the front of the stove onto the floor. A few rogue noodles grabbed onto the cabinet in an attempt to, I don't know, save themselves from the floor. It was so sad. I was so sad. So hopefully you don't have to sit on the floor and scrub your cabinets and stove after. And interestingly enough, the meatballs that were on the plate did not roll off, just the spaghetti. God, I'm still sad about it, frankly. I didn't even get one bite. The whole thing. The whole thing ended up on the floor. And I was so hungry. I know. And the sauce got like behind the handle of my oven. I guess there's like vents. So I had to sit and poke. I had to get a butter knife and a paper towel and like poke it into those vents. I'm fairly certain this is one of those clean. I looked today and I didn't see any, but I know in like a week or two I'll be like, what is this glob of sauce doing here randomly? Man, it was a sad, sad night. So I threw a pretty big pity party and I just ate garlic bread and meatballs while I sat on the floor in a pile of spaghetti. Yeah. I'm fairly certain. I bet, you know what I didn't do? I didn't open the drawer underneath the stove. I bet there's sauce in there. And I bet I will regret not having done that. It didn't even occur to me until right now. Fajitas. You missed my fajita seasoning update that none of you knew about earlier. Dirty Uncle Sal, how's it going? What fajita seasoning do you use, or do you make your own? And if you make your own, will you please share your spice combination? Deb Mormer, if throwing spaghetti all over my kitchen is the worst thing that happened to me this week, I'll take it. I mean, I'll still really pout about it, but I'll take it. It slid off in slow motion, is all I'm saying. I don't even know how it occurred. I mean, unlevel plate, that would be my guess. All right, you make your own seasoning. Do you make a big batch at one time, or do you do it per fajita meal? I'm going to need all the details, please, because my go-to fajita seasoning is no longer available. And this is what I heard at the butcher shop. I don't know if this is true, but he said the difference between taco seasoning and fajita seasoning is taco seasoning has salt and fajita seasoning has sugar. Does anyone know if that is true? I do 2 batches at a time too. Ooh. Dirty Uncle Sal. Next time you make it, they both have both. Then why do they taste so different? What is the difference? And why are so many fajita seasonings so bland? I don't know. I've really struggled with my fajitas these last few years. It didn't have... See, that's not fajita seasoning, Mouse here. I mean, it's part of it, but don't you need more? Don't you need like cumin and stuff in there? Cumin? I don't know why I said cumin. Ugh, I don't like the McCormick. That's my least favorite one. Actually, Deb, here's an interesting thing. McCormick seasoning, I have a beef with. Every single seasoning I've purchased of theirs, except for crushed black pepper. Because, I mean, if you mess that up, come on, McCormick. But I I purchased their yellow curry, and no thank you. Mrs. Cassandra, say it ain't so. Did you drop your chicken? Oh no, I fear I brought that upon you. But anyway, Deb, so the McCormick seasoning. I'm really holding. Okay, I bought McCormick chili seasoning and I bought McCormick yellow curry. So I am judging all other McCormick spices based upon my experience with those two. And quite possibly they were not fresh. I don't know. And maybe I should have gone to a regular spice store. But don't buy their yellow curry, is all I'm saying. Mrs. Cassandra. Oh no. Is your chicken really on the floor? That's a terrible feeling. What's happened to all our dirty Uncle Sal? You weren't here, but I dropped my dinner on the floor yesterday. And for a second, I thought, maybe I can save this. Except for it was noodles on the floor. You can't save, there's no coming back from that. There's no returning. And if you have a pet, there's really no returning. Although one Thanksgiving, we dropped our turkey in the street and we did eat that turkey. Dirty Uncle Sal, get out of here with that bragging. I don't drop my food. I need those vibes over here. I also need a table like right next to my stove. My cat would have loved it too, Mousy. One time I was making shake and bake and I dropped the shake and bake and my cat was, foraging for scraps underneath me. And I mean, it was a direct hit. He was completely covered. And he was simultaneously annoyed because he was so fastidious, but also thrilled at his delicious cleanup. I had to shake him out in the sink. How do you burn yourself so much? And why do I throw so much food on the floor? It's maybe something I should work on about myself. Anybody else have a good dropping their dinner story? Bossy, I would be concerned about any of us if we weighed 5 pounds. Not tonight. I never make frozen pizza. 2 away, Dirty Uncle Sal. Let's hear it. Let's all celebrate Dirty Uncle Sal and whatever she's about to say. Hopefully. I know I kind of really want to toot a horn too. Toot-a-loo. I am waiting in eager anticipation. I bet Grace Case went back to sleep. I was super impressed. Okay, this is Dirty Uncle Sal. Was super impressed by her burn on Yudi on Twitter last night. Go ahead, Dirty Uncle Sal. I don't usually navigate the Twitter streets. I find them cold and they make me sad. Oh, Deb. A whole loss of potatoes. That's the worst. And you're like, that's everything's gone. Grace Case. I thought you and Velcro went back to snoozing. So what was your burn, Dirty Uncle Sal? She's making us look it up for ourselves. I like it, Grace Case. Lounge, relax for the stream. Do you have a secret, not a secret, a private account, Dirty Uncle Sal, or could we all see it? I do not want to join today. Guys, can I get on Twitter on my computer without having an account? I mean, I do have a Twitter account, but I don't use it. And therefore, I do not remember my login. Did they adjust things so we can't? Ooh. Sign in. Wait. All right, good news. Oh, sign up and X out of it. Okay, I pulled it up. Check this out. Did it work? Can you guys see it? Boom, you can see it. That's a great question. But why? That's very unnecessary. Get out of here. How do I get out of that? I wonder if, do you think it won't let me go far enough to see it? This isn't Instagram. See the little bird? That's Twitter. Oh, did you say, did you originally say go to Instagram? And I was like, I'll just head over to Twitter. Like, completely ignoring you. Oh, you were asking a question. I am on Instagram. Can I get there on my computer? That's a great question. That is a really fun thing for us to learn together. Wait a sec. I think I can. Instagram. Boom. I'm working it, guys. I'm working it. I'm doing things. I'm learning. I opened the wrong thing. I don't know how to find StreamYard again. There it is. Check it. I got there. It will show up shortly on your screens. Maybe. I don't know why it's not going big on your screen. Stop sharing. Okay, guys, that was a fail. But let's try again. First, let's I do not have two monitors, Deb. Let's try this. Did this work? Stay tuned. Yes. All right. Let's all read together, shall we? Unirac. Todd Kersley has apologized to Katie, WOACB, for the way he talked to her. Yes, I can't believe it too. Did he? When did he do that? He then lies and says that there was no settlement. He's playing semantics. We have court papers that show there was a settlement between Katie and the production company. Dirty Uncle Sal, if you're going to continue to post blatant lies that can and will be proven to be false, at least make them sound like you're minimally educated. I enjoy that, Dirty Uncle Sal. Yes, I can't believe it too. Dude, Unirock. What do those humans think in their brains? I don't even understand. I mean, I can't with Unirock. I just can't. I mean, I like the see the corrections or the blatant lies. You mean? I mean, Unirock. What a human. I mean, kudos. I don't wish this. It was like I don't want a brain that just totally manipulates all rational things. Who's worse than KJ? I don't want to know, do I? Tell me everything. The misunderstanding he has with actually getting any information to another human being is astounding. I mean, it blows my mind. Save Robbie. Molly Golightly stalkers. Dude, Molly Golightly is just a shiny version of KJ. What's he do? What's Save Robbie do? And how did you find him? The corrections. I wish, Dirty Uncle Sal, you could just anytime like Uni streaming or speaks, just open an account and do this the whole time. Who's Mrs. Portland? I don't know any of these people. The color coding. Yes, I can't believe it too. At least he used the right two in the wrong. Dude, Dirty Uncle Sal, it's a great channel idea. Where you just annihilate him like this every tweet. So I pay no attention to Unirock or Molly Golightly. I mean, really any of them. Like I catch up on KJ on EKC's channel. Sometimes I like hip hop to a couple other streams because EKC is sort of like bowing out of the KJ world. And sometimes I just can't find a stream to hang out in. Oh my God, Mrs. Cassandra, who did that? Mrs. Portland did that? No, thank you, Mrs. Portland. Natasha Cooper. Is she the true crime channel? You should. Like puny rock. I don't know. Think of something witty. You're wittier than me. Oh, yeah. Me too, Mousy. And Robbie loves her. How'd you guys find these people? Isn't it weird how, like, YouTube's crazy? Because when I don't hang out in the KJ world, which I'm really trying to cut out a lot of that because what am I doing over there? Like, I don't. Ugh. I mean, I go to like a totally different part of YouTube where I see no one I know. Was she serious when she said that about the drug overdose? What it people humans are crazy. Kirsten, you got blocked? Oh, you're right, Dirty Uncle Sal. I think she did lose her channel. Oh, yeah, I've never been over to the Foodie Beauty zone. What? How many days did you guys go over there before you all got blocked? I love it. You're like, we're here. And she's like, no, you're not. Black, black, black. I think I like EKC because she lets us totally jack around in her chat. Being in a different channel. Yeah, I agree. Why block? Plus, then you know the people hanging out are just either like sock accounts and just waiting to strike out or total idiots. I've only been blocked twice that I know of. And one is not confirmed, but I suspect. Echo chambers do suck. Also, how the heck are you supposed to learn anything with an echo chamber? Because you know what I know about everything? Not much. So I know those trolls, Dirty Uncle Sal. Ugh. I like how they just come in and call it. I mean, they don't outright say it, but they're like, everyone in this chat is stupid. And I'm like, way to enter a chat. I usually ignore them, which I also think aggravates them. Deb Mormer, how dare you? That's wild. I think my two blacks, one I got blocked by accident, and the other one thinks I created a channel in order to make fun of them. You know, it drives the trolls crazy when they're in there like trying to get answers and whatever, and we're like just jacking off on a totally different subject. Completely don't care what they're saying. Yeah. I got him one day in Nikki's chat. The trolls. And then, but I played like that dumb where I'm asking a question, but really I am not asking a question. No, it wasn't Flower Power. Then I'm wrong on my theory. I don't even know who Flower Power is. I've never heard of them. Asking KJ about her son, even when she's talking about her son, is, I don't know. Who's Flower Power? Oh, then I don't know. I don't know how to tell if someone blocked me, but I'm assuming, yeah, I'm blocked. And then we are discussing the same person. Yeah, she's just, you know, the kicker is, yeah, she's just trying to make money off Gabby. Just say it. Yeah, she ignores me too. That's why I assume I'm blocked. Oh, her buddies blocked you? I don't even know who her buddies are. Hey, always createful. Ooh, you were busy creating. That's pretty cool. We're over here gossiping. Has anyone blocked you, always createful? I've been blocked twice. Maybe I'm just ignored, but probably I'm blocked. And then the other one, I was blocked. I think by accident. They meant to get the person next to me, but whatever. You block me and you don't clean it up, I'm out. See you later. Which is fine. I didn't really like that person anyway. Were you painting art or a wall? Either way, super cool. What? How do you have so many blocks? Maybe I'm not controversial enough. Maybe I'm blocked and I don't even realize it. Backwoods Barbie. I've watched her a few times, but she gets a little too yelly for me. Deb Mormer, you and I need to roam the internet and tick off more people. I'm just kidding. We do not need to do that. Should we go watch Save Robbie or will we get ticked off? I bet sometimes I think we get blocked because of where we are seen, you know? Deb, let's get together some night and we'll just go chat to chat and cause trouble. Then we'll come back and we'll celebrate. We'll be like, 4 blocks, everybody. I've never blocked anyone. Rest assured, it'll happen. That's not a challenge, people of the internet who hate me. I'm sure. Okay, do is my. Yeah. See, they watch all the people. Exactly, Deb. We'll just go and be like, well, whatever. And this is also how dumb I was. I was muted in a chat one time and I had no freaking idea. I was just over there chatting by myself. Yeah, I don't block anyone either, but I also I don't know. I just go in, goof off, and then forget about what's happening on the internet. Ooh, I kind of want to know who the lapdogs are, but also I don't because I like the mystery of it. Also, I was right on my guess on who made that accusation against me, which I only guessed because they started ignoring me. Can I guess who the bestie is? Because I bet I know. Because I bet they're the ones that muted me. Are they? Should I just say who it is? I don't know. I don't want to take them off. Dirty Uncle Sal. I'll send you a message on Twitter. Hang on. Oh my God. I said hang on. This will take me 8 years. Wait, I got it. I hate when people do this when I'm watching their stream. Now here I am. I've become what I hate. Follow. Message. There you go. Mousy, keep that gossip off my channel. I'm just kidding. I don't care. No, I don't know any of that. Like, I have no idea. So let me tell you about me on the internet. Like, I go into EKC's chat, goof around. Then I look and see if anybody else is streaming. If not, I do whatever. I go to Claire's chat, but Claire's doing like a lot more day streams now, and I can't really get to day streams as much. So, and so, like sometimes I can pick up that there's drama. Obviously, I can pick up that there's drama. I'm not dumb. But also, since I don't go to Twitter or I don't see a lot of it, because I think a lot of it happens on Twitter. And I don't follow everybody else's channel. Like I don't even know who all has channels, frankly. I mean, unless I'm in a chat and they're like, this person has a channel, which Deb Mormer does, by the way. True crime and just casual chats. I'm like, Deb, let me see if I can find your channel and post it. But anyway, so I like just go into chats. I goof off. And all right, Deb, I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do. Oh wait, maybe I can do it on my phone. Mousy, can I? No. Maybe I'll try and go back and put it in the subscription. I say that, Deb. I make no promises. I'm so sorry. I want to post it. So anyway, okay, back to, let me focus. What I do, I go in these chats, I goof off. Sometimes I pick up there's drama, like earlier this year when a whole bunch of people just pieced out, like Claire's old gang. And then sometimes like EKC will come in and be like ranting, and I'm like, because she starts in the middle of a rant, like we've all been watching the streams she was watching, and I'm like, I have no idea what you are saying. And I don't watch all of those people. Like I will watch Claire and EKC, and then I'm over in like interior design land. It's Deb Mormer is her channel. But does anybody know how I can make someone a mod? Do I have to be in? Mousy, I made you a mod. Can you post Deb's channel for me? Did that work? I can't see the chat. I closed everything. Mousy, post your channel too. Post everybody's channel. I don't know. The people she used to stream with all the time. Like, I could tell crap was going on with that. And that's partially why I made a Twitter, and I was like, I'll see if I can figure out what's happening. And then I was like, I don't know. It's confusing over here and people are being real mean. So I peaced out. And I'm like, see you later, Twitter. And I only go over there if I'm real bored. I can take it right away from her, Deb. Right away. I'm just kidding. Yeah. And rightfully so, because I don't know, from what I gather, it is stupid. So, I mean, I just don't care what other people think. Not that I don't care what other people think, but also I'm going to decide for myself who I like and don't like and who I'm going to hang out with and not hang out with. So, and most of the drama is stupid. I'm like, this is dumb. Or it's like I don't know. I don't understand a lot of it. I just like some of this stuff. I'm like, why are people still talking about this? I don't care. Well, not just me, but like, I don't know. I'm just going to chill with people who are fun and laugh and like goof off and chat. It's so stupid, right, Mrs. Cassandra? And I'm like, I don't have time for any of that. Like, I come here to YouTube to like goof off at the end of the day and be ridiculous and laugh. And I'm like, oh, you hate me? All right, well, I guess I'll go over here where people don't. And not lose any sleep about it. That's why I'm so psyched to all of us who got fed up or like making channels. Yeah, Deb started reading a book about Lizzie Borden the other night, and then she had scheduled like just a chit chat, but had to cancel it due to unforeseen circumstances. So, Deb, prepare for us to hit up your chit chat streams and go wild in the chat. Get your black finger ready. Oh, dirty Uncle Sal. No kidding. Yeah. There that brain is not firing at full capacity. There's some real I avoid that channel is all I'm saying. Look at I'm like, no drama on this channel. And then I'm like, let's talk about everyone on the internet. Good on me for sticking to my morals. Yes. And like no logic, illogic, dumb logic. Just stupidity. I don't. Dad, that's so cute. She's my favorite. I don't know. Can I say that word? Well, and not making like a statement will be made, and then 2 sentences later, the opposite statement will be made. And I don't think they even realize they're doing that. And I don't know. I backed out of that channel during because I was watching some Gabby Petito coverage, and it was remember the whole thing with the parents were in their backyard gardening, like pulling weeds, and people were saying it's a hand coming out of the garden, and I was like, it's a weed. And that channel was like, I don't know, I think it's a hand, and I'm like, are you just kidding around for everyone in chat? But I don't think they were. And so I don't go over there. And then one weekend, a while back, I like hate watched a stream, and I was like, this makes me furious, and this is a poor idea. I do not hate watch. It will ruin your day, so don't do it. I never did either, Mrs. Cassandra. Like, that was sort of a channel I would go to if I couldn't find anywhere else to go to. And then the complete, I don't know, buffoonery occurred, and I was like, what's happening? Yeah, everybody did Grace Case. It was out of control. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying they're great people. I don't know them. But geez, I mean, they were going through something too. Yes. Very bad vibe. It's a pretty nasty channel, in my opinion. And I figure there's so many channels on YouTube. Why not hang out in the ones you like? Like, I mean, why would I go to the people I don't like? That doesn't make sense. Openly lie. Blatantly and enthusiastically. Always grateful. That is also why I do not block people, because I'm like, I need to see you coming. But also, I don't care enough. I don't mean to imply that I don't care at all. But a little bit, I don't care at all. Like, this is YouTube world. So if you're going to be a jerk, spreading lies and falsities, like, no thank you to you. No thank you. Yeah, go where it's celebrated. I'm like, man, there's enough bull to have to deal with all day. Like, why bring it to. Yeah, I can't stand uni. I've heard like rumblings about that nonsense channel, but I don't know anything about it. And I don't watch KJ except for I do through other people. I watch everyone. Oh no, dirty Uncle Sal. Darn it, you guys, I missed part of the conversation. So now I don't know who you're gossiping about. That's all right. I'll catch up later. But see, Dirty Uncle Sal, you like fun hate watch where you're like, let me intelligently blast this person so it's humorous for all of us. Me too, Grace Case. Although sometimes I think my sense of humor, I'm like, I hope people like took that as a joke because like most of what I'm saying, I'm like, I mean funny, but it could come off rude. I don't know. Yeah, you're entertaining all of us. You're like, listen up. This one's for the smart people. And we appreciate it. And that's how I keep up on like the people I don't like. I'm telling you, Dirty Uncle Sal, you got a future with the channel. Just grammatically correct everyone's tweets. That alone would be hysterical. Mrs. Cassandra, I'm glad you corrected that because I was like, what does that mean? I'm in live. The public announcements about blocking people, ugh. Mussie, I read that as my grammar is awful. Oh, which is what you said. I read it as my grandma is awful. I put my glasses back on. So that should help everybody. I bet it does, Deb. Although I will fully admit to sometimes I'm typing something and I realize it is wrong. And I'm like, meh. I'm not correcting it. Hey, Deb, let me ask you a question. Is it really, it's a rule, right? Don't end sentences in a preposition. That's a grim, like, I was always taught that. I mean, I do it all the time. So, Oh, Grace Kit. Okay. I'm putting it all together now. Interesting. Why did it all even occur? I don't understand. You guys in your direct messages. I'm just kidding. Okay. I sort of hate that though, Deb. Like how they changed the definition of literally because no one used it correctly. I'm like, dude. Oh. Yeah, I don't hate because other people hate. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe I did in my 20s, but guess what? I learned my lesson there. That's a stupid way to live. Thank you, Deb. I take comfort that someone else feels the same way about grammar as me. Because growing up, my parents were very big on that. You know, if I said, "Where's it at?" it was always, "It's not at anywhere." Ugh, annoying as a child, but now I don't say that. And somehow my mom was magical and never ended sentences and prepositions, and I don't know how she did it. Yeah, I don't know anything about Dottie. Oh, well, okay. I mean, we are gossiping, so. And I don't hang out on Twitter. So what I don't know won't hurt me. Yes, dirty Uncle Sal. All right, everyone, I have to take a brief intermission. I will be right back. Please talk amongst yourself, but do not end any sentences in prepositions. Deb and I thank you in advance. I did wash my hands with some incredibly overpriced hand soap that I accidentally ordered. And guess what? Not worth the price. Deb, you should do a whole stream about grammar mistakes that make you yell out loud. I would tune right into that. I bet it would be really fun. I bet Dirty Uncle Sal and I'll be there. Oh my gosh. You guys, that would be delightful. Deb and Sal. Editing team. And I would like your avatar to just be a big red pin. I will say though, some spelling mistakes, like the phone really takes a lot of liberties. A red pin, yes. I'm telling you. I would tune into that. Do you think Backwoods Barbie is really like that, or is she just over there wilding out for views and sympathy? Grace Case, I have a friend that always does voice to text, and I can read that now. I think too. I think so too, Sal. I think it's an exaggeration and it's just and you know, like it may be kind of fun for her because she can get on there and like go cuckoo and sort of vent about like who cares. But really she's just getting out frustrations from her regular life. Oh, that whole Gabby Hanna. I saw that on Peter Mon's channel. Deb, please don't. Stick with the grammar corrections. Because I wish I would. From Backwoods Barbie subs, Mousy? Who subs over there? Is it a totally different world? I watched like a couple of her KJ videos and they did make me laugh, but then like most of her stuff, I don't watch any of those shows, so And as it turns out, she doesn't have a hate community like KJ. So I did not find everyone else. I am not a yeller. Although I have what my loved ones call flare ups, where I freak out for about a minute and then I am totally cool. Oh, I liked Manda Pants too. I actually just looked for her a week or two ago and she left, didn't she? She's not. I hope everything's cool with her. What? Were you like, this is the internet, everyone, settle down? Like, people maybe are very unhappy, and that makes me sad. Right, exactly, Deb. I'm on your level. I'm like, it's just fun and not important. I'm sad she did because she left because she had a brain and I think could have, I don't know, she could have gone somewhere, I think. Like, there's some people that, I don't know, it's a shame they're not around. That's what I always think, Dirty Uncle Sal. Because sometimes I'll be doing something and I will, like, I'll be watching a stream and I will get emotionally involved. And then I'm like, well, you need to shut this down because you are aware there's a whole world around you. I'm like, geez Louise, if it is invoking that much emotion in you and it's not a positive emotion, do not participate because you don't have to. Yes, it is a more addictive level. I agree. Because I found YouTube when I gave up. I should tell my origin story because I watched everyone for a good year before I ever participated in a chat. And I called it my soap opera. And then suddenly I became a part of it. But I also realized, like, it's not, I mean, not that it's not, like, real things are happening and whatever, but also, oh my God, get a hobby that's not YouTube related and maybe interact with a human in real life. And maybe stop accusing people on the internet of crimes for the love of God. Oh, you're a little cat sandwich. I'm so jealous, Grace Case. No one in my life has a cat, so there's no one I can visit to get a little kitty snuggle from. and it's unacceptable. Yeah, Deb is really fun. Dirty Uncle Sal, you'll dig her. Mousy, you have 87 cats. There's no blinking. Deb is safe. Mrs. Cassandra, do you have a pet? That's true. Yeah. I don't think you're weird, Deb. Or maybe we're all weird, and so we don't notice weirdness. But then I think that would make the rest of the world weird. So. And I'm really excited about what's happening over here. I'll put it on my book list. I'm not going to tell you guys what my major is because you won't believe it. Now, see, we have to read Walden Pond and then do a book stream about it. Grace Case? Absolutely. Have you create a spreadsheet so people can sign up for their delivery time? That would be awesome if people could do that. Actually, could on DoorDash. I have a friend that buys me dinner sometimes on DoorDash. I was not an art major. I know I could go for some coffee too. I actually purchased a banana today so that I can make coffee tomorrow. How does the banana play in, you say? Great question. I like peanut butter on toast with a banana on top of it. And I like coffee and peanut butter. That's my favorite flavor combination. So I was planning ahead for a delicious breakfast tomorrow / leisurely morning of banana, peanut butter, and coffee. You're going to have to swing by somewhere in the morning, Grace Case. I've never grilled it. I just make toast and then put peanut butter and slice up the bananas on it. But why did no one tell me that coffee and peanut butter are such a delicious flavor combination? I am grilled cheese and onion. That's what I put on my grilled cheese. And sometimes for a real treat, I'll put a little bit of cream cheese on my grilled cheese. Do you think I went to culinary school? No, that's what I mean. I slice up onion and put onion on my... And I don't eat tomato soup. I eat roasted red pepper soup with my grilled cheese. Yeah, Grace Case, onion on everything. I am onion, extra onion. And if you think there's too much onion, there's not enough onion for me. I know, you're right, Deb. You can't eat them all the time. That's why it's a really special treat. Like, I'll be like, it's snowing, add cream cheese. I did not, Mrs. Cassandra. Do you want a hint, or do you just want to guess forever? Ooh, me too, Mousy. I like the red onion, or as I call it, the sandwich and salad onion. I can do complex mathematics. Not as well as I used to be able to, but I still can't. Oh, yeah. Nope, not physics. We're guessing, Deb. I'll tell you at the end, and you'll be like, what? But it will also sort of make sense. I don't know what Egyptian walking onions are, but I would like to try some. Not bioengineering. Something simple. You're overthinking it. Not chemistry. Chemistry, I never understood. And then I got to pull it, and now I understand it. Sort of. It's pretty much just math, but math is not my strong point. It's not my strong suit. I'm not a math professor. I should have majored in, I don't know what I should have majored in. Something fun. I did work in accounting for a little bit, sort of. walks to spread its seeds. Yeah, I don't like math either, Deb. But I did it. All right, I'll tell you guys. It really walks to spread its seed. That's quite a visual, Mousy. A history professor was one of my best teachers of all times. Also, a plants and society. Those are like the classes I remember the most from. My degree is in computer science. How are you so good on a computer, you ask? Well, I am in different, but not in this way. Yeah. So eventually, well, and that's kind of what happens is I get hung up. I'm like, this is not working correctly. But it is. It was just programmed poorly. No, I'm not rusty. Yes, in the 90s. But also, I mean, because I work on, well, not now, but I did work like in the programming end. And I really am one of the best software users, but I vowed to never have a computer in my house because when you do that all day, you don't want to do it at home. I mean, I didn't really want the degree to begin with. I just got it because whatever. And then I said, I will never have a computer in my house. And guess what? I did not. So I did not keep up with this kind of technology, if that makes sense. And that is, so I never had social media and I would watch other people around me with how they behaved with it. And I'm like, no, thank you. And I was always much happier, like hauling home a piece of furniture and redoing it and listening to a podcast rather than sitting on a computer for 9 hours a day and then coming home and getting on a computer again. I once took a class called The Novel, and the teacher just put a table filled with books at the front of the class and said, pick whichever one you want to read. And it was the best class ever. And then every once in a while, she would say, okay, this book has had a movie made. So do you guys want to watch this movie? And we're like, sure, absolutely. And basically, I just went and read for the whole class. Oh, thanks, Deb. That is sweet. Are you an artist, Sal? That's amazing. I'm so jealous of artists because in my head, things look amazing, but I'm unable to get my hands to create said things. Although I've become convinced in my old age that if I was encouraged and tried more when I was little, I wouldn't suck so hard now. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I don't think I ever would have been amazing. You guys are all fascinating. I love it. Do you have to settle? I mean, just create what your heart tells you. I guess my medium would be rooms. I like to decorate and design rooms. I'm the thinker, not the doer. I don't. When I was little, they used to tell you were bad at art. So then I would go to paint something, and they were like, "This is no good." Well, guess what? As a little kid, you begin to believe that. But I bet maybe. I bet I could have been an artist. I don't know. I don't know if my soul has something like that to say though. Yeah, I will always create full because I do like to make stuff. And now as an adult, like I always joke that my dream job would be if you gave me a stack of magazines and some paper and a glue stick and you were like, cut things out of these magazines and paste it to this paper. I would be like, I will see you in 5 years because I will be busy. I can see that, Deb. But I can also see that, like, I don't know. Some, like, for me, I guess I'm just looking to, like, I refinish furniture and I don't go for perfection. I just go for, that's pretty darn good. That's what I go for. Because I also don't want anything that I'm going to cry when I mess it up because I'm going to mess it up. You know, like furniture. I'm going to ram something into it and ding it and like spill things on it. I mean, I'm going to always use a coaster because I'm not a maniac. But, you know, life happens. So I'm not going to spend too much time making my furniture perfect. I can't wait for your channel, Always Createful. What are it's kind of cool how creative everyone in here is. And then I went like the boring numbers. Blah, route. Yeah, I do flip furniture sometimes, Sal, and resell things. That's not my. I don't really love it, but it is a quick way to earn cash. And I, I do like picking up crap off the side of the road. So sometimes I'm like, I don't need it. It doesn't work in my house, but I'll take it home and give it a little love and sell it. Yeah, that's true, Deb. I didn't think of all that. It's pretty cool. I always wanted to be an artist, but I don't have the artist soul. I have that logical soul. Shake your fist at Bob Ross, always createful. See, Sal, that is the soul of an artist. With me, I'm like, just shine her up. Like, although sometimes people pay me to obviously do furniture for them, and someone had the coolest end tables and they wanted me to antique them, and I was like, sure, absolutely, I'll do that. And I could never get myself to do it because the end tables were so cool. And then finally the person was like, actually, I don't want those end tables, you can just have them. All because I hesitated too long. I mean, I finally went back to him and I said, I can't do it. That style just doesn't go with these. And to this day, I still have those end tables and I love them. This is Cassandra's Gremlins active tonight. You do wood carving? Do you have a wood shop? That's amazing. I need to develop some skills. Always creative. That is the hardest part with anything in life, is like just calming yourself down. Like step away for a moment. That's the coolest. Look how cool all of you are. And I'm like, Now I feel like going and creating something. Deb writes, man, I feel like inspired. Do you guys publish your writing? Because that is amazing. Always Createful has a blog. It's fantastic. I'm like, I feel like this was a very productive chat, everyone. And I appreciate you all for being here. I had a fantastic time. But I'm also going to shut it down. Deb and Sal, I'm looking forward to your creations. You guys are the greatest. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for being here. Do you want to keep chatting, Deb? Does everybody else want to keep chatting? Because I can keep chatting. I mean, I don't really care. My plans after this are to do a face mask and watch 60 Days In. Mousie's going to bed. Good night, Mousie. Sleep well. Oh, yeah. Everyone should check out her blog because I love it. Yeah, I actually was just thinking about your blog when I was purchasing that banana because I thought, oh, that would be the perfect thing to do in the morning is go check out your blog with my coffee and my banana and do the, I don't know, relaxing, leisurely Saturday morning. Dirty Uncle Sal, I started a weird, I don't know, tradition, ritual, whatever, after, so my Friday night stream, I get off here and then I go do some random beauty treatment. Like last week, so my friend gave me this bag of like face masks and the little moisturizing gloves and little booties that you can put on filled with lotion. And it happened by accident. Like I did it a few Fridays in a row and then I was like, this is fantastic. And I was watching a TV show because I only watch one show at a time, one episode a week. So I started watching it Fridays after this. And then I would do my face mask. And I was like, what a great way to like end the week / go into the weekend. Yeah. See, it's time for us to go back to our real lives. Okay, but leave the grass alone, always createful. It'll be there tomorrow. Thanks for coming, everybody. And next week, I don't know what we'll talk about. More of this chit chat. I'll come up with a name for the stream. We may or may not do it. And I don't know. Next Friday, 9 p.m., I'll be right here. I hope to see you guys. And I'll catch you in the chats through the week. Good night, guys.